Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back here. Yesterday, I think we managed to have a great day. All right. So yeah, today we are going to have another day of analysis before we start our trading. All right. So in Forex Trading Plan 2022 March the 9th today, we are going to do, we have to plan out before we start trading, okay? All right, so I guess yesterday, we have a surge in the gold price and oil price as well. So, well, I guess it's a sign of the market, where is it moving, right? So, however, good thing is that currency, tentatively, we are not badly affected, all right? So we can still trade as per normal, all right, but just that this time round in this event, okay, in the previous in the history, I would say, right? So we will go for big movement, in trading we go for big profits, but this round I guess it's a bit different because it's going to be like a World War III, that most of the people in the market are worried about that, right? So we also have to take care and be careful about what is going to happen, all right? All right, hi Hubert, hi Joey, hi Manwai 你好 Fab and Riano. Okay, and CK, wow, 好多好多. Okay, so 你们好 Bradley, all right, and wow, what is this? Okay, hi, สวัสดีครับ yo, then honors 哎，你好 OK, Hentrinet 在英国应该是过得蛮不错的哈。OK, 现在 OK, then okay, oh good tonight. uh, Now let's see. Okay, I would like to let me see. Riano. Okay, Riano was saying that the Bitcoin is actually struggling. Okay. What is that? Sorry, I'm a bit lost here. Okay. So Riano was saying you are actually our. Oh, I see. Okay, good. All right. So Riano, don't worry. Okay. I am happy for you. Okay, because looking at the. Okay, let me go into Bitcoin first. Since that's the case. Okay. So you are worried. Oh, okay. So you actually place a small lot size. Oh, I see. Okay, so over here placing a small lot size, who knows it went up so much, is it? Okay, so I would say that, like I say, okay, Bitcoin is actually looking out for a support level, which as we can see, this support level I drew here, it has been here for quite some time, and after the resistance over here, okay, so over here, let's see, okay, and it came down looking out for a new support level, and it start to search good price, okay, an hour ago. Okay, so actually that I would say that this is one of a sign, okay, where I said in currency I will sell, but for Bitcoin I will only go for a buy. Okay, all right. So for me, personally, okay. So of course, for the rest of you in the market, they are selling, they are buying. Okay, so of course it's going to be different. Okay, then of course this is something that we should be aware of. Why am I only one? Why do I want to buy only and not selling? Okay, then definitely that this is the characteristic of a Bitcoin. Okay, of course I wouldn't want to be a speculator. Okay, and I wish that uh, things like be safe in your trading, because I use investment as a financial planning. Okay, it's good to see that an investment tool that can help us to grow our wealth and health. Okay, all right. So okay. I think I think this is one thing, okay, that I would say that I will just stay put, okay. And for Bitcoin, we are still looking for the price at 48. Okay, of course, it will be good that it will break the 48 and will continue to go further up. Okay, all right. Okay, so hi Wang Ziyu, ni hao. All right. So I hope you have a good birthday celebration yesterday. All right. And next, let's go. All right, and let's go start off with this Aussie cat. Aiden, hi Aiden. No, thank you. My BTC is good. Okay, maybe you are talking about my analysis, probably. Okay, anyway, all right. So let's go into our analysis today right now. Okay, I usually how I do my analysis is that each whenever there's a H4 opening, okay, I will wait for about 10 minutes from the H4 opening, okay, and let the price to stabilize and to see, okay, to see where is the trend going, then I can have a better reading of the chart. Okay, so that's why my forex trading plan YouTube live always starts after the H4 opening. All right. Okay. Okay. I think that is something that I would like to share. Okay. Okay. So all right. So let's go. Okay. Aussie cat. Let's take a look at Aussie cat. Okay. Aussie cat. It has tested on this my bear zone. Okay, that's my bear zone here, and that this bear zone is where the strongest and the hardest resistance that it will give. Okay, that it actually you can see from here is that there's a big rejections over here. Correct? There's a big rejections over here. Okay, so now, okay, I will see that this part here, okay, this part here is where we actually can tell that we need a candle. We need the candle like this, green and red candle to be inside, okay, and open below the zone. Okay, it's just like Euro Kiwi. Later we'll go to Euro Kiwi and take a look. Okay, all right. So now like this Euro Kiwi, okay, like this, okay, and this will be a good signal, okay, a good symbol that it is going for a selling, a harsh selling. Okay, so well, anyway, today I'm just sharing a little bit more. Okay, okay, so now let's go into the analysis. Aussie cat, yes, it hits there, it tested. Remember, this is tested, and once it's tested, but it's still the opening of the bear, the resistance is still below. It has not opened inside my zone, so probably it will still go for a buy to hit and retest the zone here. All right, so once it came down, all right, last 2 days, okay, and now it came down and it actually formed a support here, retrace upwards, and this is where the blue box here, okay, the blue rectangular box here is actually a zone where I will see that is a transition whereby from the bull is going to turn down as a bear. So right now, okay, turning down into the bear, we cannot determine immediately by this that it will turn down like a bear. If things happens like this, it can, it will continue to go further up. But of course, there's no 100% reading that, okay, this will be, okay, by reading of this, and this is going to be 100%, it's going to sell, I'm going to sell for 1,000 pips, okay? No, 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 okay, we are not going to do that, all right? Being a speculator, you are like a you are going to like gamble, okay, but of course most of us we are investors, so we should be looking at the long term. But by looking at long term, there are two kind of strategy. One, you set in a trigger, okay, and you just leave it alone, all right, hoping to hope for a good price going down. For another one, okay, we will see that in the future it is going down for the next few days or next few weeks. Okay, you can collect your profit, okay, time to time, time to time, time to time. All right. So there are many kind of ways that you're going to manage your trade. All right. Okay. So today, by looking at this, it is going back into the transition area. So Aussie CAD, once it's going back into the transition area, that means the bull is running again. So it's taking a breather to create a higher low, and it is going up again to retest. Okay, to retest the area here. All right. So as you can see in day one, all right, it is still having a higher high, now creating a higher low, which means a higher support, which very likely is going for a higher high price to test the zone here. So sellers, can you sell? No, definitely no. No way you can sell. Okay. So this way, since we already know, okay, since we already know that we are not supposed to sell, okay, then we should not sell here. Okay, we should actually maintain over here that if a seller, okay, if seller, we are supposed to stay away first until it hits inside the zone and open below. Okay, I guess that should be the good way. All right. Okay, so yep. All right. So hi Roger, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now, all right. Thank you for the reminder. I will go a bit slow in my English. Okay. Aussie franc. Aussie franc again. It is still in the bull run. As I said yesterday, okay, we have hits on the previous resistance over here, and there's a rejection. Okay, but where is my bear zone? My bear zone is still on top here. Okay, where the strongest resistance up there. Okay, and now looking at this, is setting up another higher support again. So we're expecting to see a higher high, right? Okay, so since that's the case, buyers will can take note, but remember to look out for the resistance. Okay, make sure it breaks the resistance over here to form a new support above. Remember, it's above the resistance, which will create a support buying signal, and you can continue the buy. All right. So Aussie yen, same thing. Okay. So we are actually hitting on the resistance. Okay, and there's a rejection signal that give us a chance to sell. Okay, that give us a chance to sell. Well, since there's a chance to sell, but it doesn't mean that we can sell for long term. Okay, why is not the long term for us? Okay, I would say that it's probably it's just a retracement in the bull market, so it is not really good. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, okay, I would say that now I will still waiting for it to go for another bull run to create another higher high before I take action. Okay, so same thing, Aussie yen buyers, you can take a look. Okay, with this support over here, all right, it has been tested once, twice, and thrice over here. It has become a selling volume over here, and now retesting the resistance. So once it breaks through, another support buying signal comes there above the resistance, which eventually will become the support. Then you can go for it. Okay, so how about Aussie Kiwi? Aussie Kiwi today, right? As you can see, Aussie Kiwi touches, retrace, and touches again. Now this retesting is good. Okay, now this retesting is a sign of selling, but it stopped at the support level here. It stopped at the support level over here. So by looking at this, okay, now the whole of this area is actually a transition area. Okay, the whole area here is a transition area. One, two, yep, over here. Okay, so by looking at this, all right, okay, by looking at this area here, okay, as you can see, one, two, okay, here, all right. So now it actually trying to go back. It's trying to go back into the transition area. Yes, it had been rejected and is into the bear. Tentatively, okay, it's like a bear market now. Okay, so if I want to sell Aussie Kiwi today, since we are still in the bear, they may have a chance of retracement for a lower high, and from this lower high, by looking at this, the support level is actually very small. It's about 15 pips away and don't really looks good. Okay, so I think continue the buying today. Since it's continue the buying, then we will stay away 10 first. Okay, higher low, higher high, creating higher low, creating higher high, and now with this support, it hits. It cannot break the pattern of a bull. So now, since it cannot break the pattern of the bull, it is still continue the running in the bull. So buyer can take note, but seller have to stay away today. Okay, so as you can see, Aussie for the past few weeks have been going up, and there's a bull market is so bullish. And today and for the past few days, it's trying to come down as a bear. However, this is a transition area where the turbulence are, and also you will experience a lot of like today okay bear, tomorrow bull, today bear, tomorrow bull, because it's struggling to become a bear, all right, from the bull. So there's a lot of turbulence. So in this case, okay, we have to be very we have to stay vigilant, okay, so that it will not affect our trading. So for Aussie dollar, same thing. We tested once again and go for higher low, and now become a support to continue the bull run. So buyers can take note, okay, and sellers today we have to stay away. All right, we have to stay away from all the Aussie for selling. Okay, I will say. All right, so Euro Aussie. Let's take a look at Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie today, after it has hits on the support, the rejections is so strong, it has set up a support here. And this is a good example here. Okay, let's take a look. A selling pattern, selling candle closed. The next following day, it actually opened as a gap down. Okay, and there's a rejections. All right. And today and yesterday, okay, it has continued the buying. All right. It's now showing us something. Okay. The rejections is so strong that it can erase all the selling volume and go for a buying volume that take over all the selling volume the day before. All right, so it's very strong now. All right, so now it is on the resistance of this H4. Okay, as you can see now, and now we are above the resistance, heading apart. Okay, for a buying signal. So in this case, this buying signal can be, can be buy, can be sell. So I do not know where it will go. Then I will just stay away. All right, just stay away first. Okay, Euro Aussie. Okay, so Euro CAD. Well. Yes, usually at this rock bottom, you will experience a lot of turbulence as well. Okay, a lot of uncertainties. So we have to be very careful too. Okay, Euro CAD, same thing. It hits on the support and it goes again. It goes up again. Same thing as you can see. This one is so much clearer. Okay, this one, a gap down, a slight gap down over here. Okay, and now there's a slight gap up over here. So this is a very good sign of buying. So Euro CAD buyers, you can rest assured and continue your buying. Okay. All right. So Euro Pound once again. Okay. Like I say, I won't trade Euro Pound because of the situation now. As you can see, it can go down so harshly and go back so harshly. Okay. So you may want to grab the opportunity that it grabbed so much of. We went down so much of the pips. Okay, from beginning of the March here and all the way until yesterday. Well, I wouldn't want to take this risk. As we know, the rule number one in forex trading, okay, to eliminate the risk as much as possible. Okay. All right. So Euro Yen today. Let's take a look at Euro Yen today. Euro Yen today, the trend is still in the bearish trend, but hits on the support to have a retracement. From the strongest support here, which is my bull zone, right? It has formed up a support and out of my bull zone. So I will read this as a bull. Okay, so if there's any resistance coming along to sell, I'm not keen about it. All right. So over here, like by looking at this, since it's a falling trend. Okay, so it's a bear and falling trend, trending for the sell. Okay. So right now you can see lower resistance, and now it's trying to create a lower resistance, which previous support has been tested and break. Now this previous support has actually become a resistance over here. Yes, that's right. Okay, however, like I say, this is the bull. All right, it's coming to a bull. So this is also a transition to become a bull. All right, it's in the transition period. Okay, so during the transition period, okay, and also giving the chance that it's still in the bearish lower high, a lower resistance, okay, creating a lower resistance now. If it's not breaking out, then we have a chance to sell for another 40 pips. Okay, in this transition, so there will be a chance that it will still go down for a selling. All right, so euro yen, okay, euro yen, okay, I would say that tentatively I would say, yeah, we have chance to sell, okay, but not a very big one, okay, not a very big chance. Okay, so I would say that now I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, all right, although yes we have, okay, but yeah, I have to let you know why do I want to give this a miss. Okay, all right, the reason why I want to give it a miss is because tentatively we are in the transition to become a bull. Okay, and no, okay, all right, so euro kiwi over here. Well, it's we have been selling so much, okay, and getting a lot of profits. This blue box, if you remember, like I said, if once it cross this blue box, it will go down all the way. Expecting it to stop here, but who knows, it actually exceed expectation. Well, and now it's coming back to the blue box area, which actually will become the bull market. All right, so in H4 tentatively, all right, we are still in this area here. Are we going to sell this in euro kiwi today, since there may be a chance of creating a lower resistance, a lower high that can further down, further to can sell further down. Okay. Once again, I would say that yes, probably. Okay, probably, but we are in the retracement state. Okay, we are in the retracement state over here. Well, and in fact, I would say that this resistance, tentatively, as you can see, it is still respecting the support over here. It is still going towards the resistance to break it and to test it. Although we have tested a few rounds and it's not successful to break above, hence we have a chance to sell today. All right, we have a chance to sell today. But this is a retracement trading. Okay, so if you are good at retracement trading, grab a 5, scalp a 5 and go. All right. Okay, so currently, by looking at this part here, I will not suggest a selling yet. Okay, I won't suggest a selling yet. All right. Well, today we have really a lot of buying, but there's not much of a selling. Okay, it's because of the movement yesterday. All right, because of the oil and the gold price has surged so much. Okay, so we have to take a break somehow rather, okay, to stay away from all this turbulence. Okay, so now euro dollar, once again, euro dollar, okay, euro dollar is now also going for a support after hitting on the support as well. Wow, looks like today buyers are in a good buy. But not for sell. Sorry, buyers are in the good buy and sellers are not in the favor. Okay, so tentatively, euro dollar is also on the retracement, and coming to the end of the retracement here, if you are trading in the retracement where aqua is above the white line in H1, I will suggest grab scalp a 5 and go. Okay, scalp a 5 and go. All right, you will have a chance to scalp a 5 and go. Okay, once M5, okay, you can see M5 is heading towards the resistance. If it's not breaking, okay, and it's coming down, all right, and with a lower resistance, and provided it has a big selling candle like this, a rejection candle like this, okay, then the trigger come, go for a 5, okay, and you will still be able to get it. All right, this is how you trade in the retracement trading, huh? Okay, so pound Aussie, all right, pound Aussie today, well, okay, looks like it's good. Okay, pound Aussie today now hitting on the support and now going for a bull run, but today looks like it stopped. The retracement has stopped here, as you can see. All right, so it's a retracement trading again. All right, so over here, let's take a look. Pound Aussie, oh well, it missed. Okay, so this is a good example here. retracement trading in M5, make sure, okay, you test the resistance. Okay, you see one test over here, correct? One test over here, this part here, okay, this part, all right, and it went down. Retest again with a big selling candle. Is a rejection here, forming a lower resistance compared to the previous one from the resistance level. And once the candle is coming down, okay, upwards below the white line, so you can see, all right, from here we have a trigger. Okay, from here pink arrow, cut white, cut purple over here, and this is where I'm going to grab a 5. Okay, this is where I'm going to grab a 5. Although yeah, it can run for so much, okay, but I will still grab a 5 because it's a retracement trading. Okay, it's a retracement trading here. All right. Okay, so pound Aussie, okay, is coming down for a selling, okay, in the retracement. Well, and the trend is also running on the bear, still running on the bear. Okay, so I guess today is still good. It's still good to observe and monitor pound Aussie. Okay, still good for running from pound Aussie. All right, so let me put this pound Aussie into my list. Okay, all right, so now let's go for pound cat. All right, pound cat. Pound cat today. Okay, let's take a look. Pound cat. Pound cat supported from the bull zone and created a, from this, is now creating a higher support. It's a sign of buying. Okay, it's a sign of buying. So now, as you can see, it retested the resistance and go for a buy. So I will say that it is no good for selling at the moment until a resistance up here. Okay, there's a resistance up here right now. Okay, so by looking at this, okay, you may have a chance, okay, to see, is this a lower resistance, and now this is also a lower resistance compared to this, correct? Okay, so now is it creating another lower resistance? I would say probably, okay, but most likely it should be testing on the resistance in this area. Okay, so just be patient. If we want to sell pound cat, okay, then probably there will be a good retracement trading again. All right, however, I will not suggest pound cat into my watch list. Okay, all right. Okay, I know I've thought yeah, explained so much in the end. I don't really I'm not going to take this in. But for the safety of everybody's pocket, I think I have to really make a very a prudent decision on that. Okay, all right, so for pound franc, we are into the bull zone. This bull zone has already exited and ready to run for a bull. But of course, we are in the transition today. In this transition over here, there's a possibility that it will have a selling. Okay, the possibility is there. So bull zone, we still have around 20 pips. Okay, so as you can see, lower resistance, and lower resistance. Okay, and retesting the bull zone is highly possible because it has the support. Okay, the previous support. Okay, let's see, previous support has become a resistance. Yep, previous support. Okay, over here, forming a new resistance. Retracement ended, now coming back to sell. Okay, so now we have about, from here to here, we have about 10 pips to break this wave, and it will have another round to go for about 35 pips. Okay, so I would say pound franc. Okay, pound franc today, probably we may have some turbulence before we actually can start selling. Okay, let's see, there's the support level here. This is the support level. Okay, so if we want to sell this pound franc, we have to break the support here first. However, remember, okay, so this retracement trading may be very tough. Okay, if you want to sell, it may go a bit slow. Okay, all right, so anyway, I'm not going to put this in as well. Okay, so pound yen today, okay, as we can see from the bull, settled down with a higher support, another higher support. So it looks like it's forming up as a bull run. So testing on the resistance, H4 is where I see the resistance, and now it is meeting up with a resistance. If this is not breaking, pound yen, we will have a chance to sell. However, remember, we still have a higher support, and now it's still going for a higher support. And if this higher support, usually higher support, you will see that it is a sign of buying to break the resistance. Whether will it break the resistance? Let me check on H1. Okay, H1 is also a retracement trading today. Okay, so now by looking at this resistance here, okay, since we have zoomed in, okay, then I'm going to put it more precise on this resistance here. Let's wait for it to retest. If it's retesting the resistance and it's not breaking, then this is going to be a retracement trading to come down again, okay, to come down, and this may give you a good 5 pips of profits, okay, a good I would say it will be a good retracement trading, okay, since it has not been tested yet. Let's be patient to wait for it to test, and this is a retracement trading, okay, so please be careful with this as well. Okay, so tentatively, by looking at this pound yen, yes, when you hit on the resistance, if it's not breaking, you have a good 5 pips to go, a good scalping to go. All right. Okay. So if it after that, if aqua cuts below the white line, and we will see from there whether it have more space for us to grab until the support level. Okay. So remember, I explain a little bit more. In forex trading, there will be a point from the bear, it go all the way and hits on the support to become a bull. So to become a bull, it will go through the area called transition area. And if you can see in H1, this is a lower time frame. In fact, this is the whole transition area. Okay, let me put this shape in, okay, so that it's clearer for you. Okay, if you can see from here to here, okay, this is actually the transition area from the bear to become a bull. Once it breaks out of this blue box, it will become the bull run, and it will go for a bullish market. Okay, so this is very likely to happen. However, now we are still in the transition area. So in the transition, is also a retracement. Okay, tentatively it will term as a retracement. Okay, then if you can see in H4, it is coming down, hits on the support, which creating a lower low, and now it's retracing upward. Will it become a lower resistance to continue the trending? We do not know yet. Okay, unless it tests on the resistance here and really not breaking, okay, then we will have a good chance to sell. Okay, all right, then we have a good chance to sell over here. Okay, so this retracement trading, in fact, we are in the transition. Okay, so we are in the transition. So it may have a chance to break out, as also have a chance to continue the selling to retest the support level. Okay, so take note of this. Pound yen in the whole of a general reading over here, it been into the bear. It been into the bear zone, which actually created a very optimistic bearish market. Okay, so when it actually forming a lower resistance, and now will it continue to slide down to create a lower resistance today or tomorrow? Okay, it may create a lower resistance in this area, okay, or even a slight higher area like here, okay, because the previous support, okay, has been tested once here and break. So if these two areas is highly possible, so we can monitor pound yen, okay, to see if today we have a retracement trading in the transition to grab a 5, okay, to scalp a 5 for that. Okay, guys, if you understand this, if you understand what I'm saying, okay, I hope you understand what I'm saying, and do give me a like, okay, a thumbs up, okay, so that I know that my explanation is actually valid and is good for everyone. All right, okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on again. Well, okay, so now let's go with this, okay, and what we are going to do is that, okay, now Pound Kiwi. Let's take a look at Pound Kiwi. Okay, Pound Kiwi. Okay, so now Pound Kiwi over here, we are looking at this Pound Kiwi. Okay, and this Pound Kiwi, what are we looking at now? Pound Kiwi, we will be looking at a support down here. Okay, a support down here, and this support over here, as you can see. Okay, although we are in the bear, we have not reached into the bull, but from the bull is creating a rejections and a higher support here. Well, but as you can see, the higher support today is actually creating a resistance in H4. Let's see, H4, the new resistance over here is not breaking yet. However, by looking at this, is a higher support towards the resistance. It is not breaking yet. Okay, so let's check, will it break? Okay, will it break? Again, H4, lower resistance is still a good time for us to look for a sell. Retracement trading, why? Is because from here it's actually coming for another higher support to go for a bull. Okay, so it's a retracement trading here. So retracement trading, once again, we can grab a 5, a scalp over here. So as you can see, this is the resistance over here. So now the resistance, now lower resistance, correct? As there's a lower resistance. So this lower resistance over here is a false breakout coming back, and now that's the resistance again, and this resistance is not breaking. Now in this retracement trading, look out for this. This may become a, you see, this may become a lower resistance. Okay, so M5 over here, and as you can see, lower resistance creating a lower low. So previous support has been tested, and this has become a resistance. Another round of resistance over here, correct? You see, this candle is now moving towards, okay, and towards the price here. So it has been rejected. So previous support has actually become the resistance over here, correct? In this area of support here, and breaks now become the resistance. So as you can see, price go up, got rejected. Am I right? So will we have a chance to sell? Will we have a chance to sell? Yes. Okay. Only 5 pips. That's only 5 pips. Okay, there's only 5 pips to go. All right. Just scalp a 5 and go, because this is a retracement trading. And now let's look at the support level. Okay, how many pips do we have? Obviously, this there's a support here. Okay, now 15 pips. Okay, 5 pips. Okay, I think that's good. All right, now. Okay, okay. So Pound Kiwi. Okay, so it's also a retracement trading. So grab and go. Okay, Pound Kiwi. Now. Okay, we have a good selling signal here now. Okay, so enter and wait. All right. Okay, so of course, it's going to be a good time. Okay, but you see, we are very near to the resistance. Okay, so if the resistance, okay, the H1 resistance here, right? Okay, the H1 resistance. Okay, if let's say it retrace upwards and break the resistance, okay, and forming up a support, okay, a higher support above the resistance, and go for a higher high, and that's where we have a stop. Okay, so plus minus, okay, you will be able to see that actually, okay, grabbing here and grabbing here, actually that the risk is there. Okay, but the risk is there. In any investment, the risk is always there, but you must know where to cut. You must know where to cut the trade, so that you will not suffer a huge losses. All right. Okay, so Pound Kiwi, huh? Okay, Pound Kiwi. Okay, so yeah, you can pay attention to that. All right. So now we have a lower resistance. Now it's going to create another lower resistance. So very likely the next 1 minute, if the red candle appear with this big selling candle, the rejections here, a very high chance that the price should creating a lower low from the lower resistance. Okay, and that will give you a profit. Okay, why I choose a 5 pip is because of this retracement trading, huh? Okay, all right, so let's move again. Okay, let's move again to pound dollar. Okay, pound dollar over here. Pound dollar today, it actually continue from the bull run and it breaks and going back. It went back to the bear. It went back to the bear. All right. Since it went back to the bear over here, now it's having a support. So we are in the bear but having a support right now. Okay. Since that's the case over here, is hovering around the resistance and the support area. Am I right? So let's see. Is this also a retracement? Yes, it's also a retracement. Now, if you are looking at this H1 here, we have a rejections from the resistance level. Okay, the area of resistance. Can you see there's a rejections here, which means that the support, the resistance is actually quite strong. Okay, so same thing over here. Tested once, tested twice, and this is a lower resistance from the previous tested resistance and now coming back. So you see, can you see M5 here? M5 here, we have a rejection candle and now with another forming of a lower resistance. So this is a good sign that you're going to create a lower low. Okay, it's going to create a lower low, okay, to break the minor support in the M5 here. So tentatively, by looking at this, 7 pips to grab a 5 is not enough. So forget about this. Okay, so just be patient. Probably it will give you another chance for retesting the resistance, then we sell again. Okay, all right. Okay, as much as possible that we can do is that we enter a trade with the trigger point as near to the resistance as possible. So when it actually retraces upwards to break the resistance and we are going to cut the trade, we will not suffer a huge losses. Okay. All right. So today I will say that within this area of resistance to the support, we have 36 pips. And by looking at this, this is going to looks like it's going to go for a sideway. So we're on the resistance. Since it's going for a sideway, we can actually I won't say predict, but foresee that it should coming down. Okay, it should be coming down for a selling in the ranging area. Okay, so pound dollar will be in my watch list as well to sell at the correct price. Okay, okay, so dollar CAD, it is something that I want to focus now. Okay, yes, the surge of the dollar is good. That now is into my bear zone. So in my bear zone now, but in my bear zone, happily I won't sell now. I will want to monitor it further because in this area there's a lot of turbulence as well. So I'm not going to take action today, but very likely, okay, the dollar may start selling anytime within these few days. Okay, so buyers, can you buy? No. Okay, this area is not safe to do anything yet. Okay, so how about dollar franc? Okay, dollar franc over here. Well, we are still heading for a bull. So tentatively, there's a retracement in the bull today. So right now, by looking at this, it's above the resistance level. Okay, look at this. It's above the resistance level. Retested the resistance, the previous resistance, and now become a support with a buying signal, red and green candle. So buyers, take note, go ahead, okay, but sellers, stay away. Dollar yen, we are still on the bull run. As you can see, it's very clear from the support here, higher support all the way now. The trend is still going up. Okay, so tentatively, do we have a chance to sell today? The retracement, yes, we do have a retracement over here. If this is going to be arranging like this, I think this is so good to sell because the space is really big. Okay, but then again, okay, the trend is in the bull. We are now above the resistance level. So it is not as good as what we thought. Okay, so tentatively, I'm going to say that the dollar yen, okay, dollar yen to be exact, let me see. Okay, yeah, we are still on the resistance. So this is the area whereby should I sell or should I buy? Okay, probably you can sell, but it has been tested once over here with the rejections. It shows that the support, the previous resistance has become the support is still quite strong. Okay, and I would suggest a buy. Okay, I would suggest a buy for dollar yen. Okay, so no for selling for dollar yen. Okay, just monitor first. We are still in the buying mode right now. Okay, all right, so Well, tentatively by looking with all this, okay, so we have, let's see what do we have over here. Okay, pound dollar, right? So we have a pound dollar over here. So pound dollar, okay, so by looking at this, remember, like what I say, okay, so just monitor, okay, monitor first, okay, if you have a good chance to enter and scalp a 5, go ahead, all right? Okay, so about pound kiwi. Okay, pound kiwi. So another lower resistance is coming. Okay, which is good. All right. So also the same thing. All right. So it's also the same thing. Okay, pay attention to this pound kiwi also. All right. So then we have now pound yen. Okay. Remember, I'm going back because all these are retracement trading today. Okay. So make sure you have hits on the correct entry. Okay. So pound, this is pound yen, right? Pound yen, we are in the transition. Okay, retracement trading right now over here. So by looking at this over here, we are still in the transition. So pound yen, I will wait for it to go up and retest the resistance before I take action for selling in this pound yen. Okay, so pound Aussie, let's take a look again. Pound Aussie, I would say Pound Aussie is pretty good over here, which I think the retracement has ended. So there's a good chance over here to sell also. But again, of course, the support in this retracement is so near as well. Okay, pretty near. Okay, we have about 25 pips. 25 pips. So one round has gone. So creating a lower resistance. Now it's testing on the lower resistance, okay, in this strength in M5. So if there's a chance of a lower resistance to come back again for a lower low, then we can go for another entry, okay, to before the support. Before the support, okay, we should get out of the trade. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, I guess today we are only focusing on all the pound Aussie, pound yen, pound kiwi, and pound dollar for all the retracement trading. So if you miss any, don't chase. Okay, today is a day that all of us should be very careful. And I guess it's not a long term, it's not a big profit for sellers. Okay, so please be very careful. Okay, if there's a need, okay, if there's a need, stay away from trading. All right, if not, scalp and go. Okay, scalp a 5 and go. All right, so that will be for today. Well, sometimes we will experience things like this. Okay, so we don't take yesterday profit to bring over today that, oh, happily and sell blindly. Okay, no, all right. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you for coming into my YouTube channel for this session of Forex Trading Plan. I hope it helped you. All right, if you find that it's helpful, okay, do give me a like on my video. All right, and leave a comment for me to improve furthermore. All right, thank you guys. Wish you good luck in your trading. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.